Dino.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, idealists and visionaries, I'm your boy Ideal Tone, and I'm here to make it known that we are back, we are live, and it is time for another episode of Binge or Cringe, the podcast where we talk about anime and animation and anything that stands from anime and animation. So, let's get to it. First, as always, I'm going to introduce... Hey, shout out to Squirtle with the raid. What's up, Brody? Squirtle with the raid.
What's up? Your boy Straight.
Wee! I made it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Here's Forsaken Wolf.
We are here.
3-time stream streak. Yes. What's up, everybody? Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for being here. Good vibes all around. Appreciate y'all. So, and Forsaken Wolf, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for the sub, buddy. All right, we got 9 viewers on Twitch side. Good shit.
Oh, yeah.
And not sure if we'll get more people on the YouTube side, but hey, we're going to make... Hey!
Oh, gee.
Got a new follower from Mystical. What's up? Oh, hype train follower. Go Met. We 190 now. What's good?
Whoop, whoop.
What's good? What is good? What's up, everybody? Appreciate the follows. We out here. Yo, Steve. What's good, Steve? Shout out to the homie Steve.
We got everyone here.
It's National Cheesesteak Day. Everybody get a cheesesteak. We got cheesesteak. Right? Everybody get a cheesesteak.
Yo, what's
Chick
up?
Cleasy, what's up, Brody? Yo, we out here today. Everybody, appreciate y'all stopping by. Much love. All right. I'm pinning some stuff in the chat right now. Obviously, you can on Twitch side subscribe. Okay. Oh, Hype Train. Obviously,
look at that. Wolf with the gifted subs.
Hey, my boy Paulie. I'm gonna have to return that favor, my boy. All right, obviously, guys, y'all can follow me on both YouTube and Twitch. Percio, what's up, Percio? My boy Percio in the chat.
What's up, Percy?
Y'all can follow me on both YouTube and Twitch, vice versa, depending on what side you're on. But what I just pinned in both chats, whether if you can't afford to subscribe on YouTube, on Twitch side or whatever, because I know sometimes it can be a little costly depending on what's going on. All right, I've created a PayPal for donations to everything Ideal Tone. That's my streams. That's the podcast. That's me doing convention going and doing Idealisticon, all that stuff. So stream. So please, if you any donations are appreciated if you want to donate. Percio, yo, I don't know. Did you do that donation he said he was going to do? Let me know. All right, if you did, because I owe you. All right, and if you didn't, let me know when you do, because I don't know if you were serious or not about that donation, but let me know. All right, so, but let's hop to it. All right, thank everybody for coming and joining us. Let's get into it without further ado. Tonight's episode, we are talking about Gundam. Okay, and here's the thing: I know some stuff about mechs and Gundam and different type of mech shows and whatnot, but I always defer to my man 100 grand risky when it comes to that. But before we hop into that, shout out to my panel tonight. We got the legendary Risky Sama.
Hey.
All right. And then we got my homie, my boy, the legendary D-Zone, aka Squirtle.
What's up? Welcome to the squad. How y'all doing tonight?
Oh, we out here. Shout out to everybody in the chats. What is good, everybody?
I hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. We having fun. We chilling.
Facts. All right, so let's get to it. Percio, you hear me, bro? Bro, did you hear me about the sub? About the donation? Not the sub, the donation. Are you really doing that? Because if you are, or if you did it, I didn't check. If you did that, you need to let me know. I owe you Pokemon. Okay? I owe you Pokemon. All right? So, but there's more on that later. But yo, Percio, I'm glad you're here, Brody. Thank you for showing up. And if you do that donation, you gotta let me know, because that means I need to give you those Pokemon. Stop playing with me, bro. I owe you if you do that. So, but without further ado, let's get to it. Hey, Paulie with the bits. What's up, Paulie? Forsaken Wolf.
With the
I'm sorry, I'm interrupting too much. Risky, take it away, my boy. You take it away.
No, it's all good. So I guess we're here tonight, and so we're gonna be talking about Gundam. Freaking Gundam's been around since the late 70s, early 80s. Like, it's been around. I tell people it's been around before Transformers. So that's how you know it's been pretty dang big that it's still going now. But there's two that I wanted to focus on tonight that I kind of personally prefer, and we can start out with if you guys have seen it, I always call it Double O Gundam.
Double O Gundam? Okay.
Double O. Oh yeah. I think most people call it Double O.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. So that one's by far like one of the ones I watch. I usually watch it every 3 to 4 years. It's a very good one. The thing that makes it a little different is that most Gundams, you know, they're always about war and all these different things. And, you know, there's always both sides have Gundams on each side. This is one of those where there's two countries at war, but then the Gundams come out of nowhere and just start bodying what they call the best military army in there.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And that's just, I mean, there's just nothing better. You think you're the top dog, and then all of a sudden you're just the dog.
Oh yeah. I was watching because I believe in the Double O series there was Double O Seed, I believe it was.
Okay.
That the opening episode was a banger. Freaking, they were like, oh, we're unveiling our new war mech. And all you see is it just explode as a Gundam's falling from freaking space. I'm like,
we just reached next level hype train.
Oh yeah, that's by far one of my first Gundam intros. It's like they're all like, yeah, this is our highest government technology, and then there's something coming. What is happening? And then just done. They're just gone.
Yeah, their mech just gets pretty much sliced in half, and just like, okay, who did that?
And one of the things that I really liked is so most Gundam, you know, they're robots. I mean, yes, these are mechs, but they have that like extraterrestrial technology that's actually ingrained in them that makes them different. That's one thing that I've also really liked about it.
Okay. So Like you know me, bro. I know stuff about mechs, but Gundams is. If I had to say something I know more about, it would be like not the mainstream mechs. Really, it'd be more like. Well, is Gurren Lagann considered mainstream mech, or like what is that? Or is that like a?
I mean, it's not Gundam, but it was very big when it came out.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Now,
But like, I feel like Gundam has a longer standing. This probably the longest standing of any mech anime ever, besides what Zoids.
I think so, most likely, yeah.
Yeah, even nowadays, I even heard that they were talking about rebooting Zoids.
Okay.
And I was they were just, was it last year or the year before, they actually released a Zoids game on the Switch.
Yes, I actually have. Yes, yes, I actually have it. I should probably stream it sometime so you guys can watch.
Yeah, I know they released a Gundam game, that Gundam Fighter that you was telling me about, because we was thinking about playing it, but we just never.
Oh,
we just
Gundam
got
Breaker
sidetracked.
4?
Yeah, me and Risk, because it was like just straight up combat. Me and Risky was real hyped about it. And
dude,
I think we just forgot about it at some point. Like,
I played on it a little bit.
Oh, you did?
I have it, and I absolutely love the game. I have, I think, all of its DLC as well. Okay. Yeah, that one's great because you get to build the Gundam essentially however you want.
Honestly, I like that. I know the new Armored Core game. I haven't got too hard in it, but I've seen people that literally turn their builds into Gundams, and it's crazy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you could do so much in. I think it was Armored Core 6. Yeah, I think it was 6. That one's also crazy good. I have a tanker build in that one called Tinkaton. It just slams.
Yo, not a
That's amazing.
All right, so Risky, you in charge tonight. Let us know what you got for us, man. What you got planned for us?
So right now, the thing that I've always wanted to know and curious. So what? So just as a question, what would your favorite Gundam be? Like everybody's got that one that like when they think Gundam, it's like that's what they think.
So you talk about like actual like something you would pilot or like the anime, like favorite anime.
We can start with anime. We can start there. Why not?
Okay. I guess mine would be what's the one where there's like it's the wrestling joint. They got the ring. What's that one? I always forget the name of it.
G Gundam?
Yeah, there we go. G Gundam. I like G Gundam a lot. I like G Gundam a lot because like I know there's politics in that a little bit, basically because it's like what they're fighting for. They're each fighting for their own like part of the world or whatever like that. World government, like from what I remember. Correct me if I'm wrong.
So I guess this would be a good way to jump into the next Gundam. So the next series I was going to talk about was actually G Gundam because G Gundam is my favorite. Right. So real quick, how about we ask Squirtle what his favorite is before we jump in?
Sounds good.
So my favorite one is it actually replaced my previous favorite, and that one was it used to be Gundam build divers. Then it went straight to Witch of Mercury. Absolutely love the Witch of Mercury. Ariel is such a cool Gundam. Dark has shit past, but very cool capabilities nonetheless.
Okay. I respect that.
See, that was one of the ones that I started it, but there was a lot of things going on that I never actually finished it. I wish I did. So would you say it's worth getting back into it then?
Oh yes, definitely. The ending to me was super satisfying. I won't spoil it, of course, but it's definitely very satisfying, and it leaves very little questions on how it ends. But all in all, I think it's a total binge.
Okay. Everybody in the chat, if you ever watched any Gundam, what's your favorite Gundam? Go ahead and spam that. Go ahead and put that in the chat, guys, while we continue this conversation. We already got
Zell and I
Zelma.
were
Yeah.
Yeah, Zell and I were talking about this in my stream before this. We were talking about G Gundam.
Yeah, I like G Gundam a lot, man. I like the aspect of it, and then like the way the combat system was in G Gundam.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that I really thought that was like different for me because like any other mech show I've watched, like okay, yeah, you just pilot it, but their pilot thing was like different. It was like their whole body was controlling the entire mech.
Yeah, so like that's the thing with G Gundam why I loved it so much because all the others they're sitting down in the cockpit, they're moving their arms like no, these dudes are doing backflips and kickflips and throwing hands and like when they get hurt they feel the physical pain that the Gundam takes and
I forgot about that. Yeah, that they do that. I forgot about that part.
Oh
my
yeah.
God,
like
it's been so
in
long.
Neon Genesis.
Yeah, so anybody throwing up anything in the chat?
Just Zelmon who said G Gundam, but I will take it, right?
Right.
All right, so I will say then G Gundam by far was my favorite. I started with Seed, Gundam Seed. I enjoyed it, but G Gundam was the series that came on right when I got out of school. The next episode is ready on Toonami, so that one definitely ingrained in me. But the thing that I liked so much about that one is just like the other ones that are all war based and everything, it's one-on-ones and like big battles and stuff.
Right.
This one was every 4 years, every country that like had civilizations around Earth brought their best fighters, and it was the last man standing was the pretty much ruled all the colonies for 4 years. It was kind of like the presidency, like they were that dude.
I felt that's so cool, man. It's like how far does Gundam go back though? Like
It goes back pretty far. Like it was really humbling for definitely as young as I am to go and watch the original Gundam show.
Okay.
And fall in love with it because of where I started with Gundam. Can't remember exactly which one. It just grew even more. Like, as I've sent you pictures, I believe, Tone, of some of the ones I've built.
Yeah, you have. Risky's also sent me models he's done too.
Oh yeah, I've got. I will say I've got a backlog at the moment, but I've got some bangers I'm working on.
Zelma said in the chat, G Gundam was so politically incorrect, but it was a different time. And then he said, so Mobile Suit Gundam aired in 1979. Oh, that's wow. That's been a minute. Yeah, that's Kobo was in high school.
The only one before that was maybe Big O or something.
Mhm.
Big O or Astro Boy was like the next one in line from that.
Right.
Which is crazy to think.
Yeah, because that's man. That takes it back, man. Early anime like that, man, that really paved the way for a lot of stuff. When you think about it, like Gundam was probably one of the biggest mech shows to really pave the way for the later mech shows. To be honest,
you know what's crazy when it comes to when you think of it as an anime, people talk about Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Gundam was there first.
Yeah, Gundam was definitely there first. I think what it is, I feel personally that like Gundam is thrown in its own box because it's a mecha anime. You know what I mean? Though it is technically combat. It is technically a shonen, right? Like, but mech has always been thrown into its own category. From what I've experienced watching anime, talking anime with you guys and other people, but you know.
And I know, I don't know about you guys, but when I used to watch, Gundam, even Zoids and stuff, I'd have that thought of, As a kid, you don't know what the future holds. So in your mind, you're like, maybe I could pilot a Gundam one day.
Freaking
Yo,
dude,
if you could
I
pilot,
would-
yo, don't make me nerd out right now, bro. I would love to
I-
pilot a fucking Gundam, bro. Like, oh my god, like,
Oh yeah, no doubt. Freaking piloting a Gundam would be the dream. Like, there would be nothing more I would want to do for work than pilot a Gundam. Possibly die, but piloting it would be awesome.
okay, you know what, Zelma, you right. I remember that anime. Was it really? That's an old classic, though. Man, you're not wrong. It kind of did pave the way. Shout out to Percio for the donation. Percio, bro, I gotta show you love, bro. I gotta show you love. Shout out to Percio for the donation. We really gonna take care. I'm really gonna take care of you, bro. You got, bro. Percio, put in the chat right now what Pokemon games you own, so I can trade you these shiny Pokemon, bro. Like, real talk. So I can know what we dealing with. But Zelmont says, so technically speaking, the first mecha anime was Tetsujin, known in the West as Gigantor. I remember that. My dad put me onto that shit.
I remember my stepdad had me watch that when I was like I don't know, 10.
Here's the thing. I love that song. Yo, I'm about to play this. I'm about to see if they got the music on Spotify. I love that theme music, bro. Oh my god. Like, Helgi said yes. Yes to what? Gigantor?
Maybe.
Oh,
Yes.
yep. Oh my god, they have it. I'm gonna share this screen real quick. We gotta geek out. You two might get mad at me for this a little bit, but I don't care.
Don't worry. I am currently freaking out myself. I just got my summary for my stream and finally hit one, so I need to
Gigantor, the space age robot, he's at your command. Gigantor, the space age robot, his power.
I'm geeking out so hard right now.
Bigger than big, taller than tall, quicker than
Oh,
quick,
yes.
stronger than strong, ready to fight for right.
There is so many different
Yo,
spin-off series for Gundam.
but I forget. Yo, thanks for the reminder, Zelmod. Zelmod plays about Gigantor, bro. That just took me back. Jesus. I was like,
I forgot about that.
bro, I was a little kid when my dad introduced that shit to me, bro. Like, I was real young when that. I don't remember how old I was exactly, but yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, like, he's right. That's probably the first one. But I mean, look what we got out of it. We got a long-standing series. Besides that one, like Gundam, or multiple Gundams, I should say.
So I've got a question that I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on.
Please, sir.
What show would you call a mech anime, or just a mech show that isn't a mech show? I can give you an example. Ratatouille.
Oh.
Oh, shit! That's some out of the box thinking. Hold up.
That is very out of the box. I wasn't prepared for that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, hold on. SpongeBob.
SpongeBob?
There are a couple episodes specifically why I say SpongeBob, and it's because Plankton controls SpongeBob on several different occasions.
Yeah, you're right.
Like
he
a
does.
mech.
He does. He does.
That's a good one.
That's
I was
definitely.
like,
Oh
hold
wow.
on, I had to think about that one. That's hard.
Yo.
Get out, yes.
Wow. Wow. I'm trying to think now. You got me thinking outside the box. Now I'm interested. But yeah, no, I didn't ever would have I never would have thought of it like that.
I just thought of another one.
Which one?
Rugrats.
I am for the Rugrats movie, the second one, Reptar. The giant
Yeah.
Reptar. That's that yeah. That technically counts, right?
But what I think technically he's a mech though.
Yeah. Oh, you said a mech. That's not a mech. That's right.
Well, they're in the just show of
well, no, that okay. So
Rugrats, they do control him. Have the imagination of controlling him from the inside,
yeah.
not as a mech, but as his toy form.
Well, Helgi says, okay. You mean Fallout, like the video game / anime Fallout or show?
Yeah.
Fallout counts.
Power armor technically isn't a mech. It's a suit of armor. But it's similar.
Oh, she says yes, the new show. Okay. And no, get out of here. No said Metabots. They don't
Metabots.
count. They're actually mechs, bro, but they don't pilot them. Like they just give commands. Then he said also
as soon as he said
Metabots and Zatch Bell. I'm gonna fight Null. Like yo, Risky, get your boy. Risky, get your boy.
My original thought was going to be Symbiotic Titan, but that one is a mech. And I was like, gosh dang it.
But no, well, here's the thing. Symbiotic Titan is technically a biomech, though. So technically it kind of falls semi-border into that.
It's right on the edge, but it was too close of an edge that I was like,
Percio said
it would be a good honorary mention.
Percio said Evangelion. Yo, where is Kobo, bro? He should be chiming in on some of this.
Oh, he should be, but
Percio also said Boko no Pico. What is Boko no Pico?
No, you can fuck yourself, Percio. You can eat your own ass.
Not Boko no Pico, bro.
You had us in the first half. Now you're just a degenerate.
He's a complete degenerate for even stating that.
But here's the thing: Percio's a good guy. He's definitely one of my top followers. But he will troll sometimes on some shit like that, bro. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, he has no reason to troll us like that, especially with that one in particular. I've never seen it. I don't ever want to see it. I've heard of what atrocity it is.
He's in the Facebook Messenger sending damn song suggestions. He's supposed to be in here, yo. No, tell Kobo to get in here, bro. He's supposed to be here. He told me to remind him. I reminded him. I don't know why he ain't here. We already 29 minutes in. Like, what's he doing?
Freaking right.
What about Digimon specific? Digimon season 4. That's not mech though. That's bio. That's they turn into actual Digimon. I can't consider that mech.
But
or mech like.
Yeah, it still kind of works in the context of what we're talking about though, because we're saying
no. If we're talking like mech like, or we're going that route. It will be closer for season 3 where they fuse with their Pokemon in the final evolutions, like the Megas. Like,
I mean, fair.
I think that's closer, in my opinion.
Another one that's like in that middle spot would be like a Kill la Kill, maybe.
Definitely, Kill la Kill. Definitely.
Freaking, their clothes become their kind of like mech.
Their armor and mech, yeah, definitely.
Which is also very weird to me. Am I the only one?
I got one. It's one similar to Red. It's another DreamWorks movie. That's the crazy thing. How to Train Your Dragon.
DreamWorks. Yeah. You could do that.
No, he did, like, because let's be Toothless can't fly without him.
He's not
Toothless.
wrong because he has that little back wing that he puts on him.
Mhm.
So
Toothless can't fly without him.
He does eventually make it so that Toothless does revision, so Toothless can fly without him.
Yeah, we know that, but I'm just saying in the initial first, even in like all the way to the third movie, at the end of the third movie, he does that. But before that, like Toothless can't go nowhere without this man. Like,
right.
And Toothless is literally piloting him for the most part. So I'm just saying it technically falls there.
It does.
All right. So I think the other thing that I guess I wouldn't mind, would you guys have a certain Gundam like itself that would be your favorite? Like aesthetically, what they do, no matter what it is, like that's your favorite.
I don't think I do.
That's hard.
That's kind of hard, yeah.
That's really hard. I have to think on that.
Yeah, I don't think I do, to be honest. If I was gonna answer that, I would love to create my own Gundam. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of build fight type.
Because I would like to see what type of like combinations I can make. What would work? What wouldn't work? How would it overheat? You know what I mean? So I would love to play with it. You know what I mean? Until like I perfect it, especially for my fighting style. I guess whatever that would be. Like,
right.
Okay, I'll give it to you. Risky. He was ready. He was ready with the model. My boy was ready.
By far, Burning Gundam is my favorite Gundam. Like, I don't know. There's just something about it and how aggressive he's just like he has a speech with every freaking time, and he always just bodies him. Like he does not play, and I love it.
Helgi says, "How about Minority Report for our previous topic?"
Minority Report.
You've never seen the Minority Report movie?
No, I haven't. I didn't know. That's an anime movie?
It's not an anime movie. It's a actual movie.
Oh, I definitely don't remember about that one. Is it good?
Yeah. Oh, I think it's good. Pretty much. Quick synopsis is they're in a dystopian future where these siblings have a special power to predict crime before it happens. And the officers go in, arrest the people before they even commit the crime. But
it's like Psychopaths.
It's kind of like Psychopaths. It's really close to Psychopaths, come to think of it, because in Psychopaths, there was the question of morality of what they were doing, and that's what happens in Minority Report, is that there ended up becoming a question of morality in it. Oh, here's the old man.
Sorry, I had a couple things I had to get done first. I apologize.
No, you good, bro. We just wanted to make sure you were still coming.
Oh, of course, dude. This is the glory of the Gundam. The mech era.
It smells like Stetson in here now.
Dude, no, not Stetson. Old Spice. Yeah. Old Spice. Or no, Drakkar Noir. It smells like Drakkar Noir. That was the shit I wore all the time when I was in like the 7th and 8th grade.
Okay.
Thought that was fucking cool.
Hey, Percio.
I know.
Percio, you said you donated. I was trying to see what it was so I can shout you out again. But I don't know if it worked or not. Just let me let me know, bro. I definitely want to shout you out and show love because you always showing love like that. So let me know. But yeah, no, I guess risky. I guess get Cobalt caught up to speed.
Yeah, catch me up.
Oh, yeah.
Where are we at? You're definitely covering Gundam
Smells
already.
like a creepy priest. No, because he said he donated. No, and I always show respect and love to the people who donate. I'm not going to do that to people because that's just rude. Because if you say you donated, I want to make sure that I'm showing you the proper respect and love for doing so. So, but I'd like to make sure that if they did donate, that it's not in limbo. Oh, you mean Cobalt? Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Go with God, my son. Go with God.
That's crazy.
All right, Cobalt. So first question: what's your favorite Gundam anime?
Wing Zero. Fucking boom. Wing Zero was one of my favorite.
You didn't even have to think about it.
No, it will forever. Wing Zero will forever be. You have to understand that when I got into it, that was the peak of it, and it was kind of like I had watched that shit since the 80s. And so I'd watched Gundam when it looked entirely different. All right. And so at that point, I felt like it aesthetically, it had reached the pinnacle of mech art. The style is iconic. I've only seen a few of them come out since that have even scratched the surface of that era of the Gundam series, you know? And the stories were a lot more adult, you know?
When you look at the Wing Zero Gundam and stuff too, you can definitely see where other series have taken off of that aesthetic and that look.
Yeah, it changed mech for the next 3 generations. Neon Genesis Evangelion wouldn't be here and look as awesome as it did if not for that era of mech.
Scroll, shut the hell up.
Scroll's in the chat. Gundam.
Scroll is.
Oh my
Read
God,
what he
Scroll.
said.
Yo, why you always
Bro,
gotta be like that, Scroll?
chill
Bro,
out.
you gotta chill, Brody.
What did he do?
Good
Oh God.
Scroll gonna say Gundam makes my D hard.
I
Good
mean,
Lord, man.
listen, if he weren't in, I wouldn't care if he weren't in a school zone. All right.
I hate him.
You should chill out, dude.
You always gotta come in here and start some ish, bro. What if there were kids in the chat?
What?
There
Yeah,
are.
what if there were?
I love who? I love you? No. Stop lying.
LOL school zone.
They should start lying, bro. I love you. Man, get out of here.
All right, Cobalt. Let's say minus. So clearly, Wing Zero is your favorite. It's probably your favorite Gundam. Besides that one, what would your favorite Gundam build itself be?
Oh God. Okay. Well, now I have to look it up. Hold on.
You have to look it up. Why
Yeah,
would you have to
because
look
there's a specific one that I was always into. It was part of a different series, but it was epic. It was okay. Do you remember which one where it opened up and had like the pink glow?
Unicorn.
Thank you. I loved that build. I thought that was fucking a unique change to the. It was like they hadn't done anything for a few years at that point, and while the style was still iconic, it had started to get stale. I felt like that was like, oh hey, check this out, and they took the build and they evolved it in a way that I don't think anyone really kind of was ready for. I liked it that way, you know. I thought it opened up again another era of style that we could utilize with mech.
And the fun thing with Unicorn is like before, like it had that little evolution where it opened up all its like pores or whatever you want to call it. It was weird. Like that thing sucked. But then all of a sudden that was just like that was its Super Saiyan.
It opened up. Yeah. I mean, with Gundam, you see decades of artistic influence and cultural influence. Gundam started in the 70s. So you have a very bulbous, almost natural, like aesthetic to the styles then versus the more blocky late 80s early 90s stuff, and now you almost have a completely different fusion of all those styles mixed together, and also you got the biomechanical styles starting to really like show themselves. It's for an artist, it's an evolution of style that you see for each generation, not over decades. And that's what makes Gundam great. Every generation has a Gundam.
Like I would
No
say,
other
like
an-
one of the more recent ones was the Iron Blood Orphans. That
Ooh,
was a
yeah.
pretty damn good series. Like honestly,
You said
Dude, that
Iron
was
Blood
a
Orphans?
well-written series. Iron Blood Orphans.
That's a Gundam series?
That is a Gundam series.
First I've heard of
Yes.
that one.
okay,
must
Iron
listen to
Blooded
that.
Orphans has Gundam Barbaros.
Okay.
That
Okay,
one was a very gritty Gundam. A lot of loss, a lot of character development. It was wild.
Percio says we need to read Metamorphosis Emergence. Great mecha series. Okay. It's a manga,
Oh.
not an anime? Okay. Intrigued.
I wonder if it has like a Kafka type play to it.
Mm.
A lot of Kafka styles were very like insect biomechanical.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a question. What do you think? What is a mech series that you think is the closest to being comparable to Gundam? Not and just like the way it is.
Oh, that's fucking easy. Pat Labor.
Pat Labor?
When Gundam was starting and really, really popular in the 80s, it started in the 70s. It really took off in the 80s, but there were a ton of contemporary other series that were doing the same thing.
Mhm.
You had Pat Labor, you had Mechs, Metal Skin Panic, you had Appleseed, and you had all these different artists doing mech suits. But I would say the closest to it would definitely be Pat Labor. It's a little bit closer to home. It's more of a domestic, like near future mech. It's not, and it's a lot closer to what we have.
Well, I got some people in the chat that disagree. Scroll said the only answer is Zoids, and Percio on YouTube side said no, Gurren Lagann. And he said that, and it was all caps. It was all caps.
Both Zoids
I've
and
got a-
Gurren
I've got a
Lagann
better
were
answer.
influenced by it.
Mhm. What you got, Risky?
They're not peers; they're contemporaries.
Code Geass. Come on, guys.
Oh,
see,
right there.
okay.
That's good. That's
Like
That's
that's
actually a
good.
good one.
Every
But-
Gundam
Code
series
Geass.
has a war aesthetic to it. Code Geass has the war aesthetic with the mechs, with the main character that's like a badass. Like every series has that.
It's not a peer, but from a story perspective, you're 100% right. That would literally be the closest thing to the way they've structured Gundam stories from the fucking 70s all the way to now.
Yeah, and like in all reality, by episode like 12, they were Gundams. Like they were pretty much Gundams because in the beginning
wrong.
they're on these little
Driver?
rolly wheels. Then all of a sudden they're flying in the sky. It's like okay.
Well,
so now,
here's the thing, Percio. We're not saying Gurren Lagann is not a peak mecha. We're not denying these other mech shows. Not saying they're peak because they are. What we're saying is we're basically giving our own opinion of what mecha anime we think is closest to Gundam, as in like the builds of the mechs and stuff like that.
Yeah, drill to the heavens, my brother. We all love Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, we did a whole episode on Gurren Lagann.
And Neon Genesis and a lot of those animes that came out later that have mechs in them, they have mechs in them because of Gundam and how popular Gundam was.
Mm-hmm.
Those series wouldn't exist. Those stories wouldn't exist without Gundam. So they maybe like it in that they have the mech suits, but what Ezra's saying is that war aesthetic, that pre-war or post-war aesthetic that exists in a lot of Gundam stories is best represented in Code Geass.
Oh my God, Scro. All right, Zelma said, I'm going back in the chat a little bit. Zelma said Guyver.
No,
And then
Good one. But Guyver's really biomechanical, but that 100% is part of that Piers in the 80s where they really developed that. You had their contemporary would be Bubblegum Crisis and,
Yeah.
AD Police.
And Percio said he agrees with what Kobo said. And then Scroll, oh my God, Scroll, fix your typos. He wrote transgenders, but then he meant transformers. I could kick him in his.
Transformers was directly influenced by anime series called Robotech, but that was the sanitized American version. The actual was Super Fortress Macross. It came out in the 80s. Again, another contemporary of Gundam in the early 80s.
Wait,
that's
hold
when
up,
Gundam really
hold
exploded.
up. Zelma, you never finished Gurren Lagann?
Ooh,
Bro, you gotta
dude,
go
you're
back
missing
and you
stuff.
got Zelmon Plays. You gotta go finish that, bro. It is,
Dude. The end of that series is iconic, bro. You gotta finish it.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Of how he didn't finish it. I was like, oh, you have to go finish, man.
Now, question: have you guys watched the new movies for Gurren Lagann that dropped?
No,
I
They
haven't.
made new movies.
No.
I was under the impression they were rehash.
They took the first and second season, compacted, added new scenes to it.
Oh,
So they did add new scenes. Oh shit! All right.
I actually watched them in the theaters, and there is an ending to Gurren Lagann that I cried.
really.
How could you not with the series in general, dude? That ending is crazy sad.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there's an extra little ending after the credits for it that's like it ties it off so perfectly.
There was a mech anime that came out in the late 80s, early 90s. It was called, oh God, let me think. Oh, God, what was it called?
Right. I don't know.
We'll come back to it. I'll have to think of it. Think of it.
Percio said Redo Healer is also good. Yes, Redo Healer is good, but we're sticking with mechs right now, Percio.
Percio, you pervert.
Hey, he has a girlfriend. By all rights, he can be as perverted if he wants, as long as he doesn't bring it too much into the chat.
Fair.
And then
Good win, Gundam or Transformers.
no spoilers, but after episode I was 8, they did the best man dirty. But you got to keep watching it, bro. You got to push past that. And Scroll said
It was hard to push past it.
I know it was, but once you do, it's worth it. Scroll gonna say who would win, Gundam or Transformers?
Gundam.
Easy.
That's not even a question.
Gundam would win hands down.
Oh yeah, especially if you start pulling in some of the more modern Gundam. Oh yeah, hands down. Ariel would toast every single one of those Transformers.
Oh yeah. They
So just the backtrack real quick, I will say, besides some of those like Code Geass and stuff, Zoids is probably the closest thing after all of those in the reality of it. And to me, the New Century, the one with like Liger Zero and stuff, it's just Gundam but dog.
Gundam but dog.
Gundam but dog is crazy.
You know
That
why
is
I
crazy.
trip on Zoids? Because at that point, Zoids came out in like mid 90s, right? Most of those animes that had like that were influenced by Gundam and like ended up being like that, like Voltron,
Voltron.
Super Fortress Macross, all those ones came out in the 80s, and then like a decade later you had Zoids pop. It was like, and it was really popular in America. It was almost an American anime, you know? And I feel like that's why whenever I think about those series, I don't think about Zoids. Even though it's totally should be in there, I don't think about it because it was so late to the game. By the way, I remembered the name of that anime. It made me fucking cry at the end of it. It was called Gunbuster. And it was a story of a bunch of teenage girls. They go to high school, but they're also training to go to war in mech suits and shit. And it's really touching story. You would fucking love this series. For sure. And the end absolutely like broke me.
Okay.
It's a beautiful end too. Like there are a few anime that have an end that I'm just like fucking brought to tears. That shit brought me to tears when I was at my hardest at like 13, 14 with zero fucking empathy, you know? So that was a good one for sure.
I
found-
have yet to find an
there's
anime
Kobo
that
soft
could
spot.
bring me to tears.
So
Well, and it's not usually when I watch, you know.
I know we were kind of talking about like so Squirtle, you said you do builds and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So one of the builds that's in my backlog, and I'm really excited to jump on it soon.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, that looks badass.
Ooh.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, Liger Zero Schneider.
Dude.
Oh, that's clean.
That
And
thing
it's-
looks fucking
Dude, this
awesome.
thing is gonna be so
It's also
big that
yellow.
my Gundams could ride it.
It's also yellow. I love it because it's yellow.
Yeah, that's clean.
I really want to get the Panzer unit too, but that one is very expensive.
Yeah, I was gonna try and get one of the larger
yeah.
unicorn builds, Ezra. Dude, it's like $200 for the fucking LED one, dude. I'm all fuck.
yeah.
I can't
Dude,
afford that.
I found
had
a metal build for a unicorn, and it was like $700.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh,
have-
they don't even mess around, dude. That shit's expensive.
I have a LED set for my master grades. Like, let me name off one of my master grades real quick. I have Wing Gundam 0 EW, and then the original Wing Gundam. I'm also working on Gundam Dynames. Those are the three that I have backlogged, all master grades. Freaking painful. Because my hand-eye coordination isn't that good.
The current build that I'm working on, that I've got the legs and torso, I'm working on Char's Sazabi. It is freaking sick.
I have Char's Zaku 2 built. That's master grade. And that one was a rough build. I love it.
Yeah, like I've had some builds where I'm like, like 5-6 hours in, you're done, you're happy. Now I've got builds that I'm 5-6 hours in, and I just finished half the arm, and I'm pretty happy with that.
Nice.
That's how I am, to be honest. I get so little done on it, but I'm like, you know what? I made progress. Today.
But whenever you genuinely finish it, though, it's so satisfying because it's like, now that's gonna look beautiful in its box.
Yeah.
I keep all my Gundams on my desk next to my workspace. I have some SD Gundams that I have at work that just sit on my filing cabinet, and I loved building those too. I have an aerial SD that I got from the Ohio State Fair, and just it's so good. It made me want to cry.
I'm not trying to
Getting emotional here.
throw things off, but you
yeah.
guys know what's real terrifying is when you live in the woods and your autistic son keeps pointing out the window going, look, I'm not looking.
No, at that
wouldn't.
point, just
Well,
run.
That's
Just
when
run.
you want to look, because the autistic boy is either trying to show you something cool or show you something that could be a potential danger.
Yeah, no,
Because
I mean,
autistic boy,
In other words, run.
who knows?
yeah, run.
It's either
Joke's
run
on
or
you.
give it a hug.
Joke's on them. I have katanas.
Jokes on them. I also have katanas.
Dude, he's gonna be that dude we see on TV where surrounded by cops with their tasers out, swinging his sword. Goes, I'm gonna kill him.
Okay, we're getting sidetracked.
We're,
Gundam.
we're flying off topic here. We're flying
All
off
right,
topic.
all
We're
right. What else
flying
you-
so far off topic.
All right, what else you got for us, Risk?
I don't really think I have too much more. Is there anything you guys want to add? I know I've thrown a couple things out there. Oh, Cobalt,
Mhm.
do you have a mech anime that's not actually a mech anime, or just a mech series or anything that's not actually mech? The example I gave was Ratatouille.
Ooh. New Dominion take, please.
What?
Dominion
That-
Tank Police was one of the guy who did Ghost in the Shell, he had prior series. Appleseed was one of them, which is a lot like it. But there was another one called Dominion Tank Police. And it's that era of mech, it's that style, but it's not a mech anime. That would be my choice.
Okay.
That or one of the modern offshoots. You have to think that mech era was so influential. By the end of the 90s, we were still getting mech anime. We still get mech anime today,
So
that are directly influenced.
So
you know?
you're referring as in they're not actually a mech.
Not a mech?
Yeah, like I said,
Not
Ratatouille. Because
true
like
mech.
Ratatouille, controls him with his hair. Something like that.
Oh, okay. Parasite.
I hate that's a good one. Okay.
That's a good one.
That's
I
a
didn't
really
think of
good
that.
one.
That's a really good one.
Holy
Well, think
crap!
about that. They're
Parasite's
controlling people,
Hmm.
They're driving people around,
See what happens when you're late, Cobalt?
Oh, what do you mean? I come in swinging every time, baby.
Yeah, but not on time, baby. Is that
Okay. I deserve that. That's fair. That's fair.
Nah, we know
That's
you got
fair.
things going on. It's cool.
All right. I got one for you. I would like to know what your favorite non-Gundam mech style anime is.
Nah,
Just
Gundam.
any mech anime. What is your favorite?
All right, so I'm gonna go. Normally, I would probably say Gurren Lagann normally, but I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna say one that
Switch it up. All
I'm gonna
right.
switch it up because I really do like this one. Star Driver.
Star Driver. Oh, okay.
I really like Star
Okay.
Driver. I like the fact that they have their own alternate space when they pilot the mechs, so it doesn't really damage the normal realm. But like the way they pilot the mechs is once they reach, like, they level up each time for new stages in order to pilot the mechs. And when they reach stage 3, it's like they pilot the mechs with their full bodies, but like the main character could already do that from I love the aspect of it.
Oh shoot!
Star Driver.
I'm still going with my original one because I can't remember the name of the one I'm thinking of. But top favorite is typically Symbiotic Titan.
Okay.
Symbiotic Titan. Okay. God, what a weird one. Yeah, I like that. I like that choice. All right.
Symbiotic Titan was something that I would go roller skating and watch on the roller rink TVs. It was so cool.
Just a little bit from the chat. All right, let's get back on topic, guys. You guys are off topic. Y'all having your own conversation, I guess. They started talking about Sword Art Online. I don't know how we got this SAO, but
Ezra, what you got for me, baby? I know
My
you got a
favorite
dozen.
mech anime is Sword Art Online.
Get out of here. Get out.
It's honestly real tight between Code Geass and Zoids for me. Zoids is definitely like early Ezra would say Zoids, but now Ezra would probably say Code Geass.
Okay, solid.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could see that Zoids was absolutely it, but when you look at Code Geass, it was just like it's a mech anime that no one identifies with the mech aspect of it, but it's a huge fucking part of it.
Oh yeah,
That's a good choice. I like that.
It is a ginormous part of it.
Appleseed.
Okay.
I loved Appleseed, and I could have gone with Macross, That would have been my early Craig would have gone with Macross because that changed shit for me. Like that was one of the one of the top 5 anime I watched in the 80s that really shifted me to anime. It was Macross, Macross, Bubblegum Crisis, Appleseed, and Akira. And those are the animes that set the foundation of what became a lifelong passion for me, which is watching fucking anime over everything else. So I mean, but yeah, that's what I go with.
Guys,
What do you got? That look on your face tells me something.
What?
What?
Would Don be because Turbo Granny, right?
Oh, good God.
I mean, you can count it. You can count it. You know.
You know what?
I wonder if I give you guys a description of the anime I'm thinking of, could point me in the right direction. It was a card game where the players almost literally transformed or took over the body of the creature of their card.
I couldn't help you with that one.
Not Yu-Gi-Oh! Fuck that. It's not Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, I know what it was. It was an American cartoon, right?
Well, no, they've got quite a few. They've got a couple that could fill this. You know,
I'm thinking chaotic, but
I think it was chaotic.
The cards were like see-through, and they layered stuff on top. Layered the cards on top of each other for like equipment and stuff.
That's cool. That's actually an awesome concept.
It was an awesome concept because there was an actual card game, and I used to have the cards. I think I still do somewhere.
Production would have buried that though if it didn't pick up.
Yeah, I don't
know.
Production
It sounds
like chaotic to me, but
that.
I think, but based off what you're saying, it's not chaotic.
Yeah, Ezra, Gunbuster, dude, Gunbuster for you. It's got your slice of life and it's Mac.
They just have to show me what the freaking cards look like.
Yeah, you got me on that one, bro. Only thing I can think of is chaotic. I couldn't think of anything else.
That is what I'm thinking as well now.
It wasn't Card Captor Sakura, was it?
No. If it's so weird. Hold on. It was chaotic.
Okay. I'm about to say, it sounds like chaotic, but
it was chaotic. I'm looking at some of the cards now, and how some of the ability cards were. They were built specifically like see-through to put on top of your creatures as like for armor and stuff. It was cool.
Got it.
It was super cool. I really liked it.
All right. Risky, you got anything else for us, man? Any final thoughts that you want to hit us with?
I really don't. I appreciated being able to run this episode. Like, that was really fun. I love talking about Gundam, so that was enjoyable for me.
That was actually really good, man. Appreciate you taking it over for today, man.
Dude, we didn't have anyone else we wanted for this besides you. The moment it came up, we're like, Ezra's running this shit, dude.
Facts. So definitely a good episode, boys. Feel like we cleaned up and talked a lot about Gundam, and then like with this opened up the entire, like, don't get me wrong, we talked about Gurren Lagann, so we already touched on mech series, but I feel like this opened up more when it comes to the mech genre for us. Now we can hit Zoids, we can hit other type of mech anime, so like we can really start diving into the genre a little more.
Well, I mean, we have 4 decades. There's so much ground to cover. If we focus on everything, we'd be here all day. Like Pat Labor alone had 6 movies in the 80s. It was a big anime,
exactly.
you know? And then you've got Gurren Lagann, a whole generation of anime that were influenced by it. It's best that we focused on the source and enjoyed that one, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we already did do Gurren Lagann as an episode, so we wouldn't rehash that. But I mean, like I said, Zoid, Star Driver,
Neon Genesis.
Yeah, yeah.
You
So,
know?
and there's even newer isekai mech animes that are out. So,
there's so many. I already have. If we do that episode, I already could talk about it all day.
Yeah.
Well, no, mech as a genre, it's solid and it's robust. We'll never run out of animes to talk about if we follow that, because every decade has dozens of them. You know,
Facts.
There's so much mecha anime.
But
it's so
like
good.
I said, Risky, thanks for taking over, bro. Good shit, man. And then before we get out of here, does anybody has any final thoughts, comments, concerns, questions?
Yeah. I got one. You have 5 decades of Gundam. 5 decades. Gundam is older than I am. All right. And it has evolved. It has grown with the world it helped create. Take the time to pick your favorite, watch it all the way through, and you know, you'll never run out of a good mech story that touches home.
Facts.
For a couple of you in chat, you have easy connection to me. You can always ask. I will always give you my honest thoughts on each Gundam anime. I love all of them, but there are some I love way more than others.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
All right. So I guess that's really it. I don't really have any final thoughts. I've basically said everything I wanted to say.
No.
Squirrel, you don't get final thoughts.
I don't want to hear Squirrel's final thoughts. Dear God, I can only imagine.
He doesn't get them. That's why I was telling him he doesn't get one.
But all right, so good shit, boys. Good episode. We will be here for everybody's in the chats. We will be here next Tuesday, okay, at 8 for the last episode of the month. Then we got plans for April. Fully Cooley, FLCL, guys. We are tapping into FLCL, Fully Cooley. All right. So
I'm gonna.
If you haven't watched Fully Cooley in a minute and you need a rehash, I suggest you do it. It is only a few episodes. Get back into it, man. We will be back next Tuesday at 8 for Fully Cooley. You can lock in via me. You can lock in on it via Squirtle or or our Instagram for Binge or Cringe Podcast. Which you can follow that on. I'm gonna see if I can link that. 1 second. Post that in the chat.
Fully Cooley is definitely a unique acid trip of an experience, in my opinion.
Dude, it's an iconic anime from that time period, man.
Oh, it is. Most definitely.
And the funny thing is, it predates the style that had taken over. That it was done in OVA style, which is early 90s. There's only 6 episodes, dude. And it killed it. Every episode killed it. It was fun as fuck.
Yep. So you guys can check out the Instagram. We try to post when the next episodes are going to be and everything. We also post different other stuff which we're starting to get more in the hang of and we're trying to get more consistent with, which we're starting to get there. Like posting a question of the anime question of the week or day or something like that, or and then just random clips of us just talking about an anime or something. So we're getting there. We're branching out. We're really starting to grow this podcast. So, because we've already done 100 episodes, so we can only do nothing but go up from here, right? So,
facts.
Definitely join us next week. Fully Cooley. Artwork for the thumbnail will be done by the one, the only Cobalt 70. and I will
Yep, I
start.
already got the source material ready, and I've already kind of decided on it. I'm gonna give you 2 different options.
Yeah,
So
all right, cool. I'm ready. As soon as you give it to me, I'm gonna start. I'll start spamming everything. But like, hey, come watch. We gonna go in, and we will also have a special guest joining us next week for Fully Coolly. So definitely stay tuned for that. Someone who hasn't been on the
Special
podcast.
guest appearance.
Someone who hasn't been on the podcast in a while. No, not you, Screll. Sorry to break your heart. But
No,
yeah.
he's not sorry.
Yeah, so good episode, boys. As I said, we will be back next week. As always, this has been another episode of Binge or Cringe from the Binge or Cringe podcast. I'm your boy, Audio Tone, and I am always going to make that known. And we will catch you guys next week for a Fully Coolly
on the
episode
flippity flop.
at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, please like, subscribe, share. Don't forget, donations are appreciated because it goes to helping us try to build this platform, my personal stream, as well as anything with Idealisticon, but definitely the podcast as well, because I am taking the podcast back to DreamCon, but this time I have a press team of 8 going with me. Biggest press team I've ever had for DreamCon. I will be officially announcing that soon, though, but with more info. But yeah, so definitely donations are appreciated and welcome. But without further ado, we're going to get out of here. You guys have a great night. Get some sleep. Rest well. Stay hydrated. Catch you guys later. Peace.
Oh, wait.
What?
What?
You forgot. I think you forgot your tagline there, champ.
Oh, I said it already. Ideal Tone and always make it known. I didn't say it.
Nope.
Oh, well, then you know what? I'm sorry.
Scroll.
My name is Ideal.
What is
As
with
always,
you and
I'm your boy,
me?
Ideal Tone, and I always make that known. Later.